Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Wolverine Exit Wounds, a one-shot featuring a whole bunch of totally gnarly people. And there's three stories in here. Are all of them good? No. No, all of them are not good. But they all have something to offer, and they're all worth giving a read. All right, let's get into this. The first story, Red in Tooth and Claw, written by Larry Hama, penciled by Scott Eaton, and inks by Sean Parsons, with colors by Matt Mila. This was a good story. All right, this was a good, fun story. This is a rework of the Weapon H, of the Weapon X, aka Weapon 10. Like when he first had to fight the wolves and the bear and all that stuff, and what he really saw. Right? In some ways, this story is more about the helmet that he wore than anything else. And it was good. It was good. I enjoyed this story. I was just, when it ended, I was like, no, maybe the other stories are good. Well, ish. The second story is called Aftermath, written by Chris Claremont, art by Salvatore La Rocca. Val Staples does the colors, and the letters are by VC's Joe Sabino. That's for all these stories. VC's Joe Sabino does that. So this story was good. The art was just, forget about it. It was amazing. And it had to be amazing for one of the final scenes on here, the realization scene with Kitty Pryde. Yeah, Kitty Pryde is in this. Understand the timeline of this. This is right after the 6-issue miniseries, Wolverine and Kitty Pryde. Really, I loved that story. I loved that story. The introduction of Ogun when Kitty Pryde first became a ninja. All that good stuff, man. And this is immediately afterwards. Yukio is in this. Really, really good characterization. Took me a couple seconds to realize that the story was actually good, because at first I'm just like, what is this? What is it? It's a story about freaking ramen noodles, man. Come on now, I don't want to see no story about ramen noodles, but as it turns out, it's actually about more than just that. And I like the way that let's just say that a couple of thugs in this got real damn lucky. But I do like the way that the overall story went. Chris Claremont knows how to write a good story. I mean, that's just hard to argue with. The third part of this is Logan, written and drawn, as usual, by Sam Keith. The color artist is Rhonda Pattinson. This was Sam Keith. If you forget, he's the guy who created and did all the work for the Max. I shouldn't say all the work, but the bulk of the work for the Max, MAXX. It was a TV series on MTV. That's where most people got familiar with him, myself included. I saw the comic book, never bought the comic book until I saw the TV series. I had to go back and find all the comic books. They were a little bit more expensive back then. It's the freaking 90s. What are you going to do? Anyway, yeah, this is great. And you get to see Wolverine in a Max-style pose, which is just, that's all that he's been itching to do. Ever since he created this character, that's all he's been itching to do. I like this. I like this story. It's as basic as it gets, and it features Venom. All right? All this is Wolverine, mind you. So a little bit of Wolverine versus Venom. The important thing to remember about Sam Keith, he likes to write a psychological story. So don't expect it to be like a big knockdown, drag-out brawl. No, it's more about the psychological aspect of Wolverine and Venom's characters. And for that reason, knowing who and what Sam Keith is, that this was a pretty good story. All in all, the book, I'm very happy with the book. The cover art was by Ryan Stegman, baby, and Jason Keith. And then the variant cover artists are Sam Keith, another by Becky Cloonan, and another by Rob Liefeld. This was a fun book. All right, 3 different stories by 3 entirely different creative teams, and all of them were good in their own right. And the more you know about the history of comic books, the more you know about the people who actually created this book and all the individual stories, the more that you're going to appreciate them and their styles. Anyway, guys, I enjoyed the hell out of this, and I don't see why there wouldn't be at least something in here that you guys would like. Wolverine Exit Wounds, guys. This was good. Was Sabretooth in this book? Little bit. All right, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.